I'll be racking the card fight Vanguard Will plus Overdress, episode 8, or should I say season 3 of Card Fight Vanguard Overdress, whichever y'all prefer to call it. And now, right before I start my reaction, since I'm watching on Crunchyroll's website, I'll give it like number 34. And I'll be starting my reaction to the episode in 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh, hell yeah. Ooh. Looks like he gets to talk to his idol. Oh, man. I fucking love this dude. Oh. Actually, generally, his match was good, though. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, hey, the man's hungry. I'm not gonna. Oh. Yo. You know, I wouldn't mind seeing a match between them fanboy and the champ. I'm pretty sure everyone's conscious of him. What? How? Yeah, I mean, I think he lost his status as the favorite the moment he lost it in the previous episode. Makes sense. At least now we get one of his motivations. Well, I love how, yeah, normally, but this guy doesn't give a fuck. What a fucking badass. Like, I love that attitude where it's like, you can tell his opposite, well, at least the guy talking to him was probably so beneath him. He didn't even want to listen to what he had to say. Y'all could venture that could be fucked up. But I don't take it that way, considering that he lost in the previous episode, our black-haired badass. It makes sense why Michiro wouldn't take much interest. And I noticed that my timer had like this whole wanting to update thing. Thankfully, though, it happened during the opening song, so I was able to fix it. Had this happened in the episode, though, I would not have even bothered fixing that, but because it would have potentially interrupted my reaction to the episode. Thankfully for me, though, this thing showed up at the very least in the opening. So that's pretty convenient, all things considered. Well, man, how is this episode gonna top the the previous episode? Because I was bad. I wonder why they show off these 5 who haven't even had a match on screen. Like, they're, like, you can tell, like, the writers give so much fucks about them, they just lose off screen. I mean, seriously, what's the point of some of these well done character designs even being shown off at all? Poor Taizo, though. That loss to Taizo Rossi is probably why Michiro didn't care about him that much. Well, I think our boy already knows that. I mean, his match against Raika was a pretty damn good match because he had a shot against him. That's life, though. That's pretty darn cool, too, how he takes advantage. Oh, man! I'm pretty sure if he's trying to, like, hit on a woman, he might have a decent shot, though. I'm assuming that's his father. Because usually when you have... Oh, okay. I knew it, because usually when you have someone talk like that to a character, it's usually the mother or the father when they have an ultimatum. You must win! If not, it's either you move away or you gotta quit whatever you're trying to do. Because this ain't the only series with that plot point. Another series with a similar plot point was also Love Live Superstar, Where in that series, it has similar stakes where it's character, which is this one over here, in case you're wondering which character I'm talking about. It's Keke Tang Cuckoo. Where if she doesn't get first place in a competition in a bigger... How is something coming to Mario Runner? It's adorable! But if she doesn't win, then she has to go back to China. Kind of remind... Not the same stakes, but kind of similar. Oh. Oh, yeah. Of course he would. He gets to fight multiple strong opponents. I love that. Instead of getting dissuaded by the fact that there's so much strong competition, he's happy about the fact that there's strong people to play up against. It's probably going to be someone like Yu versus Urata, though. Because Urata, that woman is a fucking tank. Like, she's a fucking beast. And here's what I'm going to like here, too. I like how now you're actually getting to see our boy utilize the knowledge again from watching Taizo in his match, and he's doing it to scout, to think about which cards to use, because this is something that Raika told him that he needed to do more of. This right here is character development. He's taking a loss that he took a few episodes ago, and he's going for it. He's getting stronger. I'm gonna love this if he can't be bothered. Ivy Donji is her brother, not by blood, but still. It makes sense that Donji was gonna rub off on her. I like her. He's like, Onisama! Yu still needs to win because he still has that L. Kaizo! Upset! What upset? Urara was destined to win. Bullshit! Like it was a fluke. Lucky? You can't call it luck if she did it 3 fucking times. She should become pro. But why not make money out of your hobby, though? She's already a better card fight Vanguard player than pretty much Yu, Megumi, Meri, Donji by association. I mean, holy cow. I actually wouldn't mind seeing a sparring match between Taizo and Urata. But honestly, though, with the rate she's going, she will be the bestest card fight player ever. I kind of like how in this specific match, they are adding a lot of stakes for Taizo now. Whoa! But I don't think that works in relationships, so that's the thing. You gotta choose one. Probably he'll choose Vanguard. Oh, thought he would choose Vanguard. And a lot of people also love Vanguard, so you choose Vanguard. Does Raika even have friends? That's my question here. Yeah, it all depends on how it suits someone and how well thought their style is. So he's actually right. They actually do. They've been through so much shit together. I mean, we know Taizo's not letting his guard down. Shit. I'm assuming since this is the qualifier still, He's going to have to win his next few matches. I feel okay. It's cool that Michiro won. Did he just say the go? Whoa! But I really feel bad for Medes. What? Tsukasa got in done dirty. And Medes' assistant got done in dirty too with all the off-scrum. Honestly, this... okay, I don't care about this muscle-looking dude. Like, he was never important. Okay, they're not even showing Urata beat! That's my problem with this series when it comes to Urata's matches. I like her as a character, but it's like they have her win so many times, and most of her matches occur off screen that it's still porn. It's like they're not doing a good job of making her not feel like a Mary Sue. Because Urata is not a fun character, but she is a Mary Sue, and the series just makes that more to the point that it's Tisha Mary Sue when she just continues winning off screen. But honestly, the pacing is disgusting. You skip Tsukasa's match. Of all the things, don't get me wrong, we know Michiro was a badass because he beat Donji. And he beat another major opponent. But it's like, holy fuck. He gets off-screened, and then Raika beats Medi's assistant, and she gets bitched the fuck out. It's like, holy fuck. This series is really treating the characters that got a lot of screen time in seasons 1 and 2, at least a good portion of them, like trash. Don't get me wrong, though. This match between Taizo and Yu so far is pretty damn cool, though. And I like the character development for Yu where he's not going full-on aggressive mode. He's buying his time, playing it safe so he doesn't fall into the same mistakes he did when he was up against Raika. The thing is, though, we're talking about both of our boys having passion. Huh. I like the way he was able to like throw both of the cards down so fucking perfectly, like side to side. One ear side to side. You know, what a Chad. I mean, I can understand that rationale. Whoa! I think in this instance that may be the case, but that's being overly dramatic about winning and losing. That doesn't apply to every person, though, where it's life and death. But I like this, though. It shows you how much this match means to Taizo. It makes this match a lot more cooler. That's a good question here. Okay, makes sense. You know what to say. Actions do speak louder than words. And it definitely fits in this scenario. I gotta admit to this track. This series, for some reason, I can just pull out some amazing soundtracks. Even though this season has had abysmal pacing in most instances, the music never fucking disappoints me ever. I hope this fucker has no guard. Ah! I guess it makes sense. It'd be too easy and too early. Oh, yes! Good, good. Good! Hope he can. Hey, it's a luck, but it's also skill, too. Okay, our boy. He's doing real damage. Ha! Hi, look at me now. Oh, ah. But at the very least, he did some damage, though. Well, probably because he knows that Taizo can turn it around pretty quickly if he gets the right cards. That is a damn good point. Wait, what? Oh, okay, it means in a figurative sense. You know, you're right. And that's life in general, too. You can say life is sort of like a tower. A single big mistake can mess everything up. I love that flaming aura. That shows you. He's about to go all in. Oh, snap his trump card. Dun, dun, dun. I like how it sounds like a horse being whipped, like a sound when he slams that fucking card into the fucking mat. You know, Shitsuo when you looks that nervous in a card match. The thing is, the Taizo might not be operating exactly similarly to how he operated when you. It makes sense. I mean, he probably is trying to be unpredictable against Yu because he probably realizes that Yu probably observed him a lot in his match against Raika. So he's trying to act a little bit more aggressively to probably get him out of his game, which is smart. You always try to like put your opponent on edge as much as you can. Oh man. He might not be able to withstand him, but he's going to have to try to withstand as much as possible. At the very least, to not be completely eliminated, that is. Man, I love how you use the card. You're seeing it get all beat down as he's doing all these checks. Yo! That is epic. Wow. Yo! Oh my. Yo, Yuya just looks like a guy who just ran through a fucking marathon. Ah. And Nakamitsu here looks completely unamused. He just has to calm down and just hope. Yeah, he's just gonna have to hope for the best when it comes to drawing his card. I don't know. Reality always surpasses expectations. On my life, sometimes disappointment occurs, which makes my expectations a lot lower than what I actually expected. But you know what? That is quite an optimistic quote to live by, though. I ain't gonna fucking lie. Okay, this team feels like it's new. Yes! You know, shit, so whenever a card has an interest, that new look! It looks clean! Oh my. 33,000? There's no way. There is no fucking way that Ties is gonna survive the incoming onslaught. And with Hanase, yeah. Ah! Look at that face! He realizes he's fucked. And I just like the look of shock on his card's face. It's awesome. I hope our boy gets a trigger. I had a feeling he was gonna build a trigger. Because they wouldn't be putting this badass insert song if he wasn't gonna get a trigger. That's how I fucking knew. Yo, I need to find the name of this song. It's beautiful. And then it's talk at the top of this long thing. That was epic. Okay, that was one of the best victories in the season by fucking far. Like insert song, characters going all in. What was there not to love about this match? Yo, and those sweat. My goodness, the dude looks like he was coming off of a sauna. Yes, he fucking did it. Hell yeah. That should at the very least get a little bit more respect towards Blackout's name. I mean, hey, I wouldn't expect anything less from you. Oh, it's really cute seeing them cheer him on. Okay, you can definitely tell Michiru is definitely interested in Yu here with the way he's reacting. He looks like he's showing more interest in Yu than he did in Taizo. I gotta admit, though, his subordinates, they're fucking bros. I mean, that's a good thing, though. It shows you how much they care about him. Aw, damn, that's kind of sad. But hey, in life, hopefully his father becomes less of a restrictive ass eventually. Oh. Okay. Good. I like that message there. Why? Why does this? Oh my god. I wanted to see Megumi versus Tamari. I just don't care that Mary beat this nameless girl, but really now? I don't mind this. Okay, they could skip Toya's match. This one isn't important. But really though, Tamari versus Megumi, considering how much they grill each other, kind of a missed opportunity to have a comedic, semi-serious match there. And saying that, I actually don't mind you having conversations with Michiru, though. I mean, why wouldn't he? Oh, okay then. Well, he's looking for someone that can beat him, or at least give him a major challenge? I hope they don't skip matches, but I'm not okay. Urara. Honestly, the green-haired guy does not belong there. He hasn't been given any screen time at all. Everyone else, though, yes, it's understandable why they're in that tournament. He sounds like... Okay, I wonder if he wants to lose against someone. Like, he wants to, go up against the toughest opponents. He wants to just feel the edge of a loss. That's my guess. Overall, this episode was good, but it came with problems, though. Lots and lots of problems, but it was still a good episode. But before I do that, though, I'm just gonna look at the Chibi-esque preview because it's so fucking cute. And I dig it. I wouldn't mind seeing him bowl with Trickster if Trickster was able to materialize its body. Oh, nice! Nice to see his family. Okay, I hope they don't waste their time showing us the characters that were just fucking off-screened. I really don't care about the nameless characters. Okay, here are my thoughts on this episode. This episode could have easily been a 9 out of 10, but since the writers took the fucking piss of skipping. Let's see what they skipped. They skipped Mogumi versus Tamari. They skipped Michio defeating one of his opponents. They skipped the Tsukasa match. It's like, holy fuck. Does this season even understand the meaning of fucking pacing? It's like kind of fucking sad how this series just isn't even learning how to take its time. And I would have loved to have seen Raika defeat Tsukasa, because at the very least it'll be like, oh, right, we can see Tsukasa get some cool moments. Nope. This series has made Tsukasa into a fucking joke. And it's sad. It's fucking sad, really, that how they're treating some of the characters in the season. Now, and saying that, though, this episode was mostly good because, again, if I had to rate this on, say, a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, and also 10 being exceptional, here is what I'm going to rate this episode. It still gets a 7 out of 10 because even though, yeah, it rushed, the match of essentially Yu versus Taizo was a damn good one. The match was intense. It had stakes. They were both going back and forth. They were using the best cards. And then Yu proved himself as a big-time competitor the moment he was whipping out new cards that, even from the looks of things, impressed Michiru of all people. So that's what made this episode pretty dang fun to watch, despite the pacing being super abysmal. And also from a character standpoint, I like this too because you do see a lot of growth for Yu. You see him actually think about the type of cards that Taizo was going to utilize, because you see Yu considering what to utilize in his deck. And I was liking how you even had Taizo practicing with some of his subordinates, and one of them even had a deck that's kind of similar to Yu's. I love stuff like that. Seeing Taizo and Yu both take things seriously before the match only made the stuff that went down in this match feel so fucking epic. And I love the build-up of Michiru too, where you see he was impressed with what Yu did. So that's why overall, even though, yes, this episode did have a lot of pacing issues, I'd be a fucking liar if I said, oh yeah, this episode was flawlessly paced, which it wasn't. The episode, at the very least, was entertaining from start to finish. Voice acting was great. And y'all already know my thoughts about the music. The music, I thought, was absolutely fan-fucking-tastic. And that's why, if I had to rate the episode overall on, say, a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, and also 10 being exceptional, I do got to give it a score of a 7 out of 10 because I still enjoyed the episode. Good enough feel. Could have easily been a score, at least for me, of a 9 out of 10 had they just not put in our faces that they're rushing everything. And then I would have been like, oh man, this episode was an all-time classic. But considering all the legacy characters in seasons 1 and 2 that essentially got screwed over because their matches got skipped, I gotta essentially knock it down 2 full fucking points, because it's like, okay, at that point, now it's just starting to become a little bit fucking bullshit that they're doing all this skipping around at this point. And that's my issue. You already know that's been my biggest issue with this season so far. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Overall, the episode was flawed, but I still enjoyed it. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. Love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share, comment, subscribe, and have a great day or night, everyone. I already finished the reaction, go Seb, but hello. But anyways, Thank y'all so much for watching, y'all. And yeah, you did. I already finished it. I'm going to go on to react to Orient episode 19. Yeah, I thought it was a rushed episode, though. I liked it, Ghost Tab, but it was rushed. I give it a 7 out of 10. Match was great, but I was pissed off when they skipped Tsukasa versus... They skipped Tsukasa versus Mitriu. They skipped Tamari versus Megumi. They skipped the Mirie's assistant having a match. They skipped so much things in this episode, Ghost. I'm like, yeah, this series is starting to become bullshit with the amount of stuff it's skipping. I enjoyed the episode, though, but it's like, holy fuck. Out of all the card fight seasons, this is the worst paced one. Without a fucking doubt. This anime right here, it was a good episode, but I was fucking disappointed. I missed the times when this series knew the definition of what good pacing was. And this series doesn't know how to do fuck all when it comes to pacing anymore. It's sad. It's sad to see how far that... Which Taichi are we talking about? No, this series is just sad. I mean, like, it's rushed. Its pacing is terrible. I've never seen original Card Fight, Ghost Tab. Don't intend to. A lot of people say the original Card Fight wasn't even that good, so I'm not even going to bother with the original. Never saw it, though. Don't intend to, Ghost Tab. I heard the original Card Fight is like meh, so I'm not going to bother with the original at all. I'm like, I'm good. Anime, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm not going to bother with the original. Card Fight started out really good. Now it's tapering off, though, unfortunately. Oh, and then our Mary Sue, Yurata keeps on winning matches off screen. She keeps on like winning matches off screen, and we don't even get to see her wins. I'm like, thank you, writers, for proving my point that Yurata's a Mary Sue. Not only do you have her beat all these characters without training, then you have her win all these matches off screen. Way to fucking go, writing staff. Way to fucking go. You mean the season 1, right? Because season 1 had a first great episode. But yeah, Ghost Tab. Even I'm not the only one now. Ghost Tab. Even people are starting to notice the season's rushed. I was saying it was rushed since like episode 2, Ghost Tab. I didn't check on my anime list. There are even people now thinking this season's being rushed. I'm like, finally, people are really starting to notice this season, Ghost Tab, is rushing. Yeah, season 1 was great. Season 2 was not as good as season 1, but I still liked it. Then season 3 is like, what the fuck were they thinking in season 3? Were they even thinking at all when they made season 3? That's my question. Were they even considering what they put in their paper before they made the episode? Probably not. But yeah, that's why this series, it used to be a really, really high quality card game anime. Now it's just like, It's like, I can't really expect much from the series anymore, other than disappointment. That's the only thing I expect from the series. When I watch a Card Fight episode, I liked season 2 because in season 2 we still had full matches, and we got to see Yu become a pro. I liked it because he finally surpassed Donji as a duelist. I understand that a lot of people thought Mary was a bitch, and she kind of was a bitch. I ain't gonna lie. But it was cool seeing like Yu become a badass, only for him to become meek in this season. It's like they took Yu's balls and they ripped it off with a fucking burning card. It's like they ripped Yu's balls off. That's what they did. They made sure to rip his balls off with 1,000 paper cuts from cards. That's what happened to Yu's balls. His balls were ripped by fucking cards because the badass Chad that Yu was in seasons 1 and 2 is fucking gone. He died in this season. He fucking died. That badass Yu. I miss him. But yeah, season 1 was good. Season 2, I liked it a lot, actually. But I can actually... We saw him as the underdog in seasons 1 and 2, Ghost Tab. The issue is some of the losses he gets are pathetic. Losing against Cesaro is fucking pathetic. That's sad. Like him losing against someone like Raika was cool because Raika's a pro. It's when you lose to fucking novices. That's what I'm saying. Season 3 is repeating what season 1 did. If anything, the underdog should be Urara, but she's not. Again, instead, Urara she's the bestest ever. She's already, in a small amount of time, better at card games. She's already beating professionals off screen without much training at all. She's like the greatest ever to ever walk the earth of Card Fight Vanguard. That's why this season, yes, that flute is the reason why she's good. Not because she trained or practiced, but because she plays the flute. You know, if the writers were to say that as an explanation, I would actually believe them that they would think that. But honestly, that just shows you how bad this season is, Ghost Tab. It's like, holy fuck. It's like whenever I think this series can get worse, it finds a way of letting me down again. But yeah, that's season 3 in a nutshell. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying season 3, but so far, if I had to rate a season 3 Ghost Tab overall, I would rate this season a 5 out of 10 or even a 4.5 out of 10 if I had to give a season 3 a rating. Like, this series really is pissing me off as the biggest disappointment. One of the biggest disappointments. Well, yeah, the matches are better when they're not skipped. Yeah, you're right. The matches are better when they're not skipped. When it's not skipping mode, yeah. But when it skips matches, oh man, it's a pain in the ass. When it's like, oh yeah, this character won? Thank you for skipping character development series. But yeah, when it does show off a match, it's really easy to follow. It's a damn shame they skip a lot of important matches, though. It's like, holy shit. But yeah, that's my thoughts. This season, it's really making me lower my love for the franchise. Well, yeah, because I do have to work tomorrow. But anyways, y'all, thank you, Ghost, for commenting. Thank you, everyone else, for watching my video. And have a fantastic day or night, everyone. Bye-bye, y'all.